Hello everyone, this is Vinny Tartamella, also known as Vinny Art Online, and today we're reviewing DamToys Freezeman, not Iceman, Freezeman. And DamToys, they've made a lot of different figures. They've done an excellent job on their 1/6 scale figures, the 12-inch stuff, but they've also released a bunch of 6-inch figures, or around 6 inches. This guy, he's closer to about maybe 5.5, maybe a little bit more than that. But this is a pretty cool piece. And I got him on sale a while back. I believe I paid around 20, maybe a little less than that. But this is really cool. This is actually something that they've re-released multiple times, all different types of coloring or molds on that. But it is the same mold. This time they did it clear, so you could kind of use this guy as a makeshift Iceman for your X-Men collection if you like. Granted, he's a little bit smaller, but if you could fudge him in your lineup, especially if you use his base where he's kind of in the air, as if he is like using his ice powers or whatnot. But first impressions are really good out of the packaging. And again, this is a little bit tricky since I do have a blue background. So apologies if it's not as clear to see, but he's also a see-through figure. He's a clear figure with some slightly like blue clear pieces, I guess you would say. The feet are kind of frosted, and I kind of dig that. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't do more of the figure frosted like that. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they re-released him yet another time and gave him a different scheme. But DamToys, they've released ones that look like the crash test dummies, but it's the same exact mold. They just did it in like yellow and black plastic and all sorts of different colors. I seen it in clear red as well. So yeah, look around if you are looking for these things. But yeah, I got this one off a Big Bad Toy Store, like I said, a while back, and it's kind of like perfect, like a figure dummy for an artist. But again, you could also use it for your X-Men collection. So there you go. And yeah, he comes with a bunch of different hands. I think 10 interchangeable hands altogether, including the ones that he came with inside the packaging. So that's pretty cool. I won't have to show you all of them, but you get the idea. So he has all different ones. I like the pointing hand. That's pretty cool. And it is different. But he's got some gripping hands. So if you want to put weapons and stuff in his hands, you could do that. So again, here's a better look at the figure. And for the most part, it's all clear plastic. The feet up to about the shins are kind of frosted white. And the chest piece and the crotch piece, they look like they're slightly tinted blue. So not too bad. Head range for articulation, excellent because of the neck. Where it connects at the head, you have movement there, but because the neck is so loose, it's you got to mess around a little bit to get him to look in the direction you need him to. He does have some kind of like a butterfly joint. He's got a ball joint in the shoulder, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow that goes all the way. He has a hinge and swivel for the wrist. He's got a beautiful diaphragm cut, arches all the way back. So that's excellent. Front, not so much. I still don't understand why they can't figure that out. I've seen other Japanese figures where they have, and it looks really good. His pivot's fantastic to the left and to the right. And again, it's a good ball joint that's down at the waist and the one by the diaphragm. So you'll be able to get him into some really cool poses. But yeah, I just wish the crunching forward was a little bit better. His splits are pretty good. You might be able to get a little more out of that. The legs kick up about this far, back about that far, and it's prevented because of the butt. But he does have upper thigh rotation, double hinge for the knee. He does have the hinge and like a ball joint kind of thing for the ankle. So a little bit like McFarlane figures. So you can get it in any angle. You just have to kind of fidget with the ball joint part. And he does come with his own base, as I showed before, but I didn't feel like cutting the plastic on that since I already have bases that are pretty similar. The only difference is like there's like a bottom crotch part, so he's held 100%. But this is fine anyway because the brackets you could close them very tight, so he's not really going anywhere. But again, just to kind of show you the different poses you could put him in. And I wanted to show one of the X-Men figures too. So, like I said, you could kind of fudge it in your collection. I chose Wolverine. He's probably the shorter figure out of all of them. But like I said, if you get him in a lineup and you put him in the background or something, or again, doing a dynamic pose, and if you could find one of those diorama bases where it's like, you know, like a clear kind of, you know, how he makes like the frost slides and all that, and, you know, kind of surfboard like things, like I'm sure you could really make it work. And here's how they kind of scale together. So roughly the same height, although the DamToys figure, he's clearly way skinnier. Because again, they weren't trying to do superhero proportions. They were like literally trying to give you almost like a crash test dummy type of posable figure. But again, I think it's more for artists rather than collectors. But again, the articulation's so great that yeah, I could see a lot of people using him like that. So I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do, but I'm just trying to give people different ideas while I'm doing the review and how they could kind of put them into their own collections. So yeah, if you like this, remember to hit like and subscribe. Yeah, so and here's a couple more poses you can kind of put him in. Again, he could sit Indian style, whatever you kind of think of. Like, these things are very, very posable. So again, even if you're just someone who enjoys this type of stuff, you like highly articulated figures, this is pretty good. You know, he might have, again, a few limitations here and there, but overall it's still really good, really solid. So if he was a little bit bigger and a little bit more muscular, maybe, I would have given him an even higher score. Yeah, I'd say if he was about 6 inches, like on the nose, that would have done a lot more for this, because it is really nice. It's beautiful how they did this. I think with calling him Freezeman, they could have added a couple more accessories. That's all I'm saying too. But I get it. They just want to just re-release the same figure since they have the molds. Nothing extra special, but really cool that they added a base for him. Again, even though I'm not using it right now in the review, it's still really cool that they did that, and it's pretty solid. So you could use it for other figures as well. So about an 8.5 is the best I could give it. Again, if he was a little bit bigger, he would have been at least a 9, 9.5. Be sure to pick up my Volume 3 art book as well. This thing is perfect bound, 64 pages. Absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, this is the Volume 3. It's available right now in Indiegogo for a limited time. Yeah, more information soon on some of my other projects. And yeah, upcoming stuff. There's also going to be a sneak peek at City Venus 2 in this book. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss this at all. Like I said, this is going to be the next major comic book that I am releasing. This one's going to be around 52 pages. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action, this has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, Volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.